It's your girl Sunnie coming to you with another video. I'm at the park about to exercise. I'm so mad, I have to tell you. We took a friend who's moving out of town out yesterday. So I got up early, called myself pressing my hair, and I'm about to show you guys the results. Because even yesterday, it was frizzy. The roots are kind of straight, but the rest, look, can you see? There we go. Look. Frizz. So I wasted a lot of hours because I have a lot of hair trying to press it, and it just was frizzing up. So I don't know if it was me or the flat iron. Yeah, but I'm just mad, and I had to express myself. I'm frustrated because every time I look in the mirror, I'm like, all of the time it took to do all of this hair just for it to frizz right back up. Anyway, back to my video. It's cars out here, so it's a couple of people, but I'm gonna show you guys footage. And like I said, we took a friend out yesterday, and we went to a winery, and this goes down in history in the books. It needs to go down. I need somebody to open up that book and write and put the date in, and just know that I went to a winery and I didn't have any wine. I'm so proud of myself, and I must say so. I like to give credit where credit is due, and credit is definitely due to me for going to a winery and the people around me are drinking, and I'm sitting there sipping my water and eating. Now, I did eat pizza, but hey, baby steps. I get points for going to the winery and not drinking because I don't do that. All right, guys, let me get out of this car because it's hot. Ping. This is when you know a person means business. Look at my outfit. I got the sweatbands on. I'm about to sweat. Look. I'm not going to show the name. Let me cover this up. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Sweat. That's my goal. When I leave this park, I want to be sweating. And I'm putting on my sweat shirt. You know why? Because the theme is to sweat. So, about to do it. Let me tell you all, it's a girl out here getting it. Girlfriends like this, running, and she hasn't stopped yet. Because I've seen her kind of go around, and she hasn't stopped. That's going to be me. Goals. It's coming. Because I feel it. I feel my stamina is improving. So, pretty soon, that's going to be me. I'm going to run around this entire park and not stop. After a few more sessions of walking and jogging. But those are goals. Let me show you guys the park. Can you see it? Oh. I don't know if you can see it. Oh, here we go. Ah! Boom. Do it again. Ah! Boom. I want to have a little story time with you all while I walk. I got pulled over recently. And when that police officer, when I saw the red and blue lights flashing behind my car, I said, oh, hell no. Am I getting pulled over? So I kept driving up a little bit more to see. And it wasn't cars like parallel to me, but I didn't care. I drove up just a little bit more to see. And then I got scared because I said, oh, snap. I'm getting pulled over. And we already know the climate of today. Even as a black woman, I know my brothers get it a lot, but as a black woman, I'm still like, oh, hell no. Hell no, what's about to happen? So anyway, I pull over. Okay, she's running, hold on. The whole time, and she has her music going. That's me, I'm about to do this. Oh, let me hurry up because I reached my point where I usually run. So, no, I would talk to you guys and run. I like to keep things real on my channel, good and bad. Hence is why some of them videos, my angles be horrible. You see all the double chins, you see everything. And it's okay. Like, I'm keeping it real. I need to master my angles, obviously, but it is what it is. I'm like, it is what it is. So I say that to say you guys are going to hear some heavy breathing while I try to tell this story, and I may have to stop and then just talk. But here we go. So anyway, he's like, do you know why I put, oh, it's shaking. I can't tell you guys this story. I'm going to pause this video because it's shaking. Anyway, he was like, do you know why I'm pulling you over? And to be honest, I had an idea. So I was just like, oh, shoot, I must have been speeding. And he was in an unmarked vehicle. Like, you didn't know it was a police car until he turned those lights on. And when I first got on that particular beltway, it wasn't on that same one. It was before, actually, I got on. It was like right as you turn to get off of one beltway to get on another. So I remember thinking, because it was a vehicle pulled over and it was 2 marked police trucks. And I'm like, oh, they out today. The police are out today. So I should have known. So anyway, so when I got on that particular beltway, I didn't go fast at first because in the back of my head, I was like, oh, let's make sure there's no police. So I didn't see any. And I looked, and sometimes they're on the side, like in a cut, and then they just kind of surprise you. So I looked around. I didn't see any. So I'm like, okay, go up the road. Mind you, I had to go to the bathroom. So I'm like, I'm not about to tell him because we ain't going to say, yes, officer, I was speeding. Please give me a ticket. You know, I'm an honest person, but to me, that's taking it a little too far. Like, usually I'm honest about everything. I just don't feel a need to lie. But when it comes to the police and getting pulled over in trouble in that particular moment, I was like, I'm not about to tell him, oh, did you pull me over for speeding? Like, what idiot does that? So I'm like,
why did you pull me over? I don't know.
So he said, well, I'm going to tell you. And this particular beltway, the speed limit is 65. He said, well, I'm going to tell you. He said, I'm going to tell you this. He said, it's not funny. He said, the cars on this road, they are all speeding. He said, you was zooming past them really, really fast. And I was like, oh, I didn't realize that I was going that fast. Guys, I'm about to run. Take a pause. Pause for the cause. I'm about to run. And I think I'm going to show you guys me running for a little second. Jogging. I like to hype my stuff up, so that's why I keep saying running. But like I said, I'm an honest person, so I do realize I'm hyping it. But it's not a run, it's a jog. And then for this one, it's going to be brief, but I'll share with you guys. And then I'm going to come back to my story. Okay. All right. I don't know if you can see, guys, in the back. I think she's up that way. I just passed the girl who's running. So obviously I was hyped. She pumped me up because I looked over at her and she was like this, doing her thing. I'm like, forget that, I'm gonna do my thing too. Let me run fast because she's inspiring me. So I started to pick it up and run faster. I'm out of breath. Let me finish this story. So I just kind of looked because I was trying not to laugh when he said that to me because I get a nervous laughter. I laugh a lot, but I definitely have a nervous laugh. So I had to be honest because I really had to go to the bathroom, and I think that's why I was driving a little faster than normal. So I was like, officer, you know, I'm gonna be honest, I really have to go to the bathroom. And I showed him because I had a large Starbucks cup. And then not only that, I had a bunch of containers. So I had my tea. I drink tea for caffeine. And I like to kind of blend it with a flavored sparkling water. So I just showed him all of these containers. So he knew I wasn't just making it up. I genuinely had to go. And I was like, here, look, I can show you. This is what I've been drinking. And now I have to go. Which obviously is nobody's problem but mine, because I'm a grown woman. And, you know, if you drink a bunch of liquids, obviously it's going to make you have to go to the bathroom. But I told him that. And he was really, really nice. Really nice. I think I was entertaining to him too, because he chuckled quite a few times, which is good. He had a sense of humor. And he was actually nice. And again, as a black woman getting pulled over, and to be honest, police, black, white, whatever, it's still, for me, I get nervous. But this guy, race doesn't matter, but in this story with the police, it matters, because we, again, know the climate. So I'm saying this for a reason. It was a white guy. And he just was like, okay, well, I'm going to hurry up. No, he said, do you have a habit of speeding? And I was like, no. And like I said, I was telling him about the bathroom, so it was around the time he asked me. So I said no, because I knew, number one, I don't get a bunch of tickets. And number two, I knew he was about to look me up in the system. So obviously he had my information. He goes back. Right before he left, he was like, you know, well, since I told him I had to go to the bathroom really bad, and obviously that's why I was driving so fast, he was like, okay, well, I'll try to hurry up. And I was like, oh, Lord, what does that mean? So he comes back and he was like, oh, he came back with this long sheet of paper in his hand. So as he walking, I'm looking out my rear view mirror and I'm like, oh Lord, he giving me a ticket. And I figured they have a quorum to meet and the police were out, because I did see them, two of them pulling over somebody. So I just knew I was about to get a ticket. So he explained to me that my rear brake light is out, and pretty much I had a citation for that. I just have to get it fixed. And then once I get it fixed, and it's a time frame, once I get it fixed, take it to the police station, let them sign off, and then I'm all good. As far as the ticket, thank God, he didn't see anything in the system in relation to me speeding. So he just was like, he was going to let me go this time, but he made it clear. He was like, I want you to know that ticket would have been $290, and it would have been 5 points on your license. I was like, okay, thank you. Thank you so much. Really appreciative. And I told him, I said, I'm not going to speed again. Next time, if I have to go to the bathroom, I'm just going to go on myself. I'm not going to speed to rush to get to anyone's bathroom. I'm just going to go on myself, because I'm not trying to get any more tickets. So again, he laughed at me and told me, have a good day. And thank goodness, because that could have went either way. And then I did ask him, I'm not going to tell y'all how fast I was going, but I did ask. I was like, how fast was I going? And he told me. So he could have been a jerk. And I'm trying not to use any other word, because I want to put this video up. But he could have been a jerk, and obviously I was in the wrong. So I appreciate that. But that's my portion of the story, of story time. And I think part of me is stalling, because I don't really want to be out here running, but I got to do what I got to do. So jogging. So I'm going to stop talking for now and finish up my workout. And then I'm going to take you guys with me, because I'm going to the police station next. And I just hope that it's right. Everything's okay. And it should be. I mean, it's not hard to get a bub and pop a bub in your car. So that's what I did. So we'll see. But I'll take you guys along. And I don't know if I'm going to show you the rest of my day, but I'll take you there. I'm going to a few stores. I look a mess. I'm not going home to change. Again, kind of like what I was saying about this hair of mine. It is what it is. Like, I just finished working out, and I'm not going home to fix myself up. I want to continue with my day, because I have a lot that I'm doing today. All right, guys. More to come. Oh, my gosh. The super runner has stopped. Girlfriend can go. She went around a lot. Dang it. I wanted to ask her. Let me see if I can catch her. Excuse me. Hi, how many times do you run around? No, talking. How many times? 6. You're my goal. I'm trying to be like you. She said 6 times. I'm proud of her. All right, guys. That's my goal. I told her 6 times. I can do it. That's my goal. Build myself up 6 times around. I'm gonna have music playing, because that works for me. Get in my zone and run. I just finished working out. I'm sweaty, so I did reach my goal. I have a little sweat on me, and I'm happy about that. Oh, I wanted to ask you all, what exactly are you doing right now in terms of fitness? Because it's COVID time. I know it's limited. Some people are actually back at the gym. Others are finding creative ways to exercise. So I wanted you guys to share with me, what are you doing? So leave a comment below, and I am going to read all of the comments. I would love to know what you guys are doing just to stay fit, stay active. I can't speak for everyone. I can speak for myself. Being in the house during COVID, I definitely gained weight. So I'm trying to get it off, and I feel like some people are at the point where they're now trying to get the COVID added weight off. So let me know, guys. I look forward to hearing or reading the comments. Oh, and right now I am actually headed to the police station, and hopefully they'll sign off stating that my brake lights have been repaired and there's no issues. Crossing my fingers, but I will take you guys along for that. Let's see what happens. Come and join me. So I just pulled up at the police station. Let me tell you, I need COVID to end. I'm so over COVID, like the rest of the world. I went to get gas, and I'm high-stepping it inside of the gas station. And I happened to look around, and I saw a guy who was getting some soda. And he had his mask on. Then I looked, that was to my right. I looked to my left, and I see people in line, and they had their mask on. And I'm like, oh, snap, I forgot my mask. So I hurried up and got out of that store. So I say this to say, I was about to do it again. About to open this door and high-step it into the police station without my mask. I feel like I'm suffocating. When I get back outside, I'm taking one of these masks off. I'm just doing this because I don't know, like it's a police station. It may be high traffic. I don't know. Here we go.
So if you go in, just go ahead and go ahead and turn your lights on.
Oh,
and
sure.
Put your foot on the brake and then let off the brake. Just gotta make sure it don't work.
Okay. All right, guys, gotta stop this. Hey, I'm done. Look at this. Oh, I got my paperwork. Everything's fixed. I'm happy.